They have been quite the thorn in the side of our CEO, Nathan Savage. Almost the reasons John Greed returned to be a sheriff of sorts. The Dynasty looking to become the new face of the Trios division. They're going to have to go through 3 absolute powerhouses in this company first. Lock up from Roy and Greenaway. Roy, side headlock applied. Sent off into the ropes by Greenaway. Both men meeting center of the ring. Mikey Truth doing what he does best, getting in the head of his opponents. Greenaway building up momentum. Roy not bothered. Laying down the gauntlet here. Roy forcing Greenaway down to one knee. Almost a game of tit for tat here. Greenaway up and over. Trying to take him down. Roy had it scouted. Fireman's carry. But Greenaway not quite shook. Forced into the opposite corner. And a tag made to Sway Archer.
Great tag continuity from the Dynasty. Look at these triple teams coming on here onto indestructible Evan Greenaway.
Mikey Truth with that backstabber, going for an early cover kick out from the indestructible one. And that might not be a smart strategy for Truth here. Trying to play the strength game against Greenaway. Up to that second rope goes Truth. Hurricane Rana! Taken down 1/3 of the Trios champions. Now Parkside becoming the legal man.
One man in, one man out. Waistlock go behind goes Truth. Great innovative offense there from the Lionheart, the flag bearer of the Dynasty. Double stomp into the pin.
Mikey Truth very good at using that speed to his advantage.
Mikey Truth is just a firecracker.
Oh, that's definitely a way of putting it. Just a flurry of strikes here. Going in, taking a page out of Jackson Roy's book with that maneuver there. And now showing how it's done. Driving those shoulders into the midsection. Sway Archer now adding himself to the equation with that knee right to the jaw of Old Man Gloom.
Dynasty might have reformulated their game plan out here. Seemed to focus in their attack on Devin Parkside, keeping him on their side of town.
That lateral press, but not enough to put down Old Man Gloom just yet. Parkside, arguably the catalyst of the foundation here. It was him over a year ago starting to have issues with CEO Nathan Savage, bringing Mark Shaw to his side. Big back elbow from Parkside, and now Mark Shaw, the powerhouse, turning Archer inside out.
The grinder just runs right through him.
To this new attitude of the grinder, a man who used to be all about the younger talent, bringing them up, but now only focused on one thing, and that is showing that the foundation are exactly that.
Let's not mistake it, Kevin. You want to say they're not for the younger talent? They gave the Dynasty their due. They gave them their opportunity here at the Trios Championship.
Dynasty earned this opportunity by picking up victories, lateral press, and a kick out. In fact, the foundation feels almost insulted that Dynasty thinks they deserve a spot in this ring. This is their ring, this is their house, as far as Shaw and the foundation are concerned.
They've already tangled with the Dynasty in various combinations, and maybe they feel like there's nothing left to prove against the Dynasty.
Well, I don't know about that. Jackson Roy taking Shaw to the limit in that Trios tournament a number of months ago. The tournament that was eventually won by the foundation. But now Dynasty has a full unit in Trios action. Can they do it? Can they become Trios champions? Tag made, Greenaway now. Double team action with that running chop. And now Parkside double knees to the chest.
Well, we Talked about the continuity from the Dynasty, but now we're seeing some on display from the Foundation, keeping Sway Archer on their side of the ring.
Death Valley driver from Greenaway, but a bit of a nonchalant pin there. If he had hooked the leg, that could have been it.
You know, Jaxon Roy and Mikey Truth, they're the two most visible members of the Dynasty out of the four. They're the ones that are out there on the grind, not to take anything away from the other two. But you can see that the Foundation have focused their attack on Sway Archer and tried to keep him isolated from the other two members of the Dynasty.
Now focusing in, stomping on the chest of the Culture King.
It was clean, it was in the neutral corner.
I didn't say it wasn't. Why are you like this, Chris? Now Greenaway, taunting the rest of Dynasty. Big back elbow to the Culture King. And that's very smart trios wrestling from the Foundation. Cut the ring in half. Stop your opponent from getting to his side, making that tag. And we've seen the Foundation making those quick tags, keeping themselves fresh in this matchup.
And it looked to me earlier, Kevin, that when they tried to monkey flip Sway Archer out into that tag combination, he could have potentially blown his knee. You can see that they're continuing to zero in on the attack of the tall, lanky member of the Dynasty, someone who has a lot of reach, who could potentially inch over and tag one of those tag team partners.
That's what you see, but what Greenaway and Foundation see, those long limbs, that's more to contort, that's more damage that they can do, and we've seen that throughout the course of this match. But now Archer finding a moment. Greenaway missing with that enziguri. Sway almost fingertips away.
So close to his tag team partners, just needs to reach over and does.
And he made the tag, but the official Duncan W. not seeing it. It's not a legal tag. Very intelligent from the Foundation, but not very honorable. Bicycle kick.
Arguing, pleading with the referee, but focused once again on the Sway Archer.
Well, if the ref doesn't see it, it didn't happen. As much as I hate to say it, the Foundation staying on top of this trios match, and that's why they're trios champions.
You can see that Greenaway wisely holding on to Sway Archer, not trying to give him any time to break away.
Choking the life out of the challenger here, making it very difficult for him to breathe, to form any offense.
And the Foundation are some of the top and most vicious competitors here in PWO, but there's something about Devin Parkside that's next level mean. He likes to go the distance. He's someone that can easily go in an Ironman match. He takes the conditioning, the cardio to the top level. He's someone that likes to inflict that punishment, and we're seeing that on display right now.
And listen to this stat here, Chris. When we look at the Foundation, nearly 50 years of combined in-ring experience between them. That is nearly unheard of. That's nearly half a century. Lateral press from Old Man Gloom, kick out.
Well, you touched on it earlier that the Foundation, they don't want to help the young generation. When you talk about Grinder and Parkside alone, their experience, and they've taken someone like Evan Greenaway, who I don't want to say is inexperienced, but someone who's younger in his wrestling journey than those two, taking them under their wing, and look at the success that they found together as a unit.
Well, Greenaway was considered the heart and soul of this company for so long, but just like Parkside, just like Shaw, felt disrespected by management, joining forces for a common goal. And Archer does it! Tag made to Roy! Taking down Shaw once again.
Jaxon Roy, powerhouse, cleaning house on the Grinder. Mike Shaw, reversal now from the Grinder. Springboard, back elbow from Jaxon Roy. Beautiful execution.
Not just size, not just strength, but agility as well from the Takedown King. Going in. Shaw had it scouted. A quick strike is all he needed to get back in this. Lands on the apron, does Roy. Shot to the midsection. Slingshot over, right into the German.
Oh, wow.
Dropping Shaw right on his head. Could be out cold. New champion. No.
Wow, he dropped Grinder Mark Shaw. And you can see the Grinder wisely getting the hell out of there, Kevin. Waist lock, backed him in, unfortunately, to his own tag team partner.
Tag made, Greenaway eating a super kick for his troubles. Single arm jawbreaker from Archer. Mikey Truth now making himself part of it. What a double team from Dynasty. But I don't think they got quite all of it. Hooks the outside leg, kick out just after the count of 2.
Innovative offense from the Dynasty, great combinations. Really bringing their A game here. Tilt to whirl, round and round. Mikey Truth jumping up on that DDT. Hooks the leg now.
Spiking Greenaway, face first, right on that PWO logo. Now tag made to Archer. Rear waist lock applied. What does Archer have in store for the Trios champion here?
Could have been a critical mistake there from the Dynasty. They got Sway Archer back into the equation. He's the guy on the receiving end of a lot of punishment in this matchup so far, Kevin.
Now Greenaway rolling up the challenger here, kick out. Duncan W almost ending up in the line of fire. Rolling up the champion, kick out from Greenaway.
Sway Archer so quick, so smooth, but Greenaway maintaining one step ahead. Look at this.
Mousetrap. The king of pinning predicaments is Greenaway. Into the ropes. O'Connor roll. Greenaway into a rear naked choke. Ever the technical master.
So quick on their exchange. Roll him up into a pinning combination. Anything to break that hold from Sway Archer.
Missing with that boot. Ripcord. Elbow. Signature maneuver from Greenaway. Manhattan drop.
Parkside sets him up.
Double knee backbreaker. And the way the Foundation are able to string these moves together, so united, so much on the same page, and that may be what separates them in the Trios division.
It was a long way to go for Jaxon Roy, but he was able to get in there and save his partner.
Oh, T-bone style power slam, shades of Shelton Benjamin. Now on the shoulders, Death Valley. Mikey Truth now coming to make the save. But the strength. Oh, turning it into a DDT at the last second. Greenaway now the legal man. And Truth thinks he has it. Greenaway, it's a little bit too strong. Hits the X-Plex. Now right back where we started with Sway and Greenaway rolling to the outside. Parkside now going in.
Parkside trying to go for a powerbomb attempt. Paid the price. Double stomp from Sway Archer.
Trying to cave in the sternum of Parkside. Now a 2-on-1 situation for the Trios champions. High and low from Dynasty.
Mikey Truth up top.
Hits the 450. We got new Trios champions.
And the Grinder pulling their official out at the very last second, potentially risking a disqualification, but it wouldn't matter. They'd still be the champs. Face first goes Sway Archer.
Saving the championship reign of the Foundation.
And when he was arguing with the referee, Mikey Truth turned around to a boot to the face from Greenaway. They want to send a message to Dynasty, and it's going to be on Sway Archer right here. They're going to put him away.
Setting up for that devastating Trios maneuver that won them those titles. Right on the knees. This is going to be it. The Foundation still Trios champions.